Hi class, so today for this video I'm going to talk to you guys about 5 different podcasts. They're all educational podcasts that teachers could listen to and learn from, and even outsiders can hear what teachers' insights are about what's beneficial for the classroom, all including technology. So the first podcast is Google Teacher Podcast. Google is a search engine that is well known to everybody, and there are so many items and things that are needed in Google that help with classrooms and figuring out like what to do or give students answers, and it's a good search engine. But also some stuff that it provides is it has like Google Slides, Google Docs, Google Art and News, and Google Classroom, and also Google Drawings. So some of the videos that I've listened to and some of the podcasts that I've heard, they talked about the benefits of having slides and docs, of being able to do presentations and videos for the students to do. And with Google Classroom, they talked about in one of the podcasts about how beneficial it is and how much teachers could keep track of all of the stuff that they have for the students' work, and they're able to make sure that all the students turn in a place in the right area, and it's very organized, and it's just easier, especially with the day and age that we're in now. So the technology makes the assignments 10 times easier. And also just being on Google, they're able to have a search engine and have resources that they are eventually going to end up using. So the second one is the House of Ed Tech podcast. This is talks about the social media aspects. I listened to a podcast and it said how they're like benefits and disadvantages of like Twitter and TikTok, and how like there's some good in it, but also there's some bad in it, including with social media. And then it talks about, there's another one about the insights on the school district with their tech leaders, about how much they're trying to like involve technology into the school districts and how it could benefit, especially now entering a technology era. Also with the AI that we all know, such as like ChatGPT, how there is benefits of it, and it is not just seen as like a bad thing to like copy. And this is just a good way to use AI, and maybe it could like generate questions, help give prompts out, and also like videos, and also it could create like images and stuff that students could use. So it's all the podcast does a really good job talking about how like leveling up your teaching with technology, and how teachers should learn to implement it and make it happen and add the resources to the classroom. The third podcast is Your Classroom Matters. This one I liked because it was very short and it was really straight to the point. So some of the podcasts I heard were somehow like the brain works and how exercise helps, which is really interesting, and it's very different how technology could be helped in that way. So there was like seeing how you could like watch like a video or hear something from like technology and how it like triggers in your brain and it stays there. So it was really helpful, and it was also very informational and very different compared to the other podcasts, because they were kind of more on just like technology that the students use, but it's kind of, this talked about how technology like affected the student, which was really nice to hear. The fourth one is the Teachers Lounge, and these are teachers that speak about their careers as teachers. And the episodes, one of the episodes I talked about was a teacher who played like in Hamilton, and so they kind of talked about like their past, and they just kind of included that story part of it. But for the main part, it was just about the technology that they have in the classroom and how it's been beneficial for them. And through the episode, this one was a little bit funny, so it was easier to listen to, about how their like education, and also when it adds a little bit of comedy to it, it makes it a lot easier to listen to. The last one is Ditch That Textbook, and I really like this one because they were very short as well, but also it was another way to implement like benefits into your classroom. So there was one about adding games and fun to the classroom, which is really helpful with technology, or like just everyday use that it could be even like outside of the classroom. But also the biggest one was like the building the culture with technology, and like making your class fun and inviting for students to come. And with all that, every student's going to enjoy when there's technology and there's games involved, but also they're learning at the same time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys very much for watching.